Hey, look, there's Esty. I was wondering if he was going to be joining us today. He must have been quiet all this time, just watching the game silently. Esty, have you been enjoying the games today? So, Vagabond and Morrigan. I don't know if we've ever seen them pair up like this before. Both are very strong AIs. Can Shadow take them both down? That's good. I'm glad that you're enjoying them, Esty. I'm glad that you're here. Esty, if you had to guess, which team do you think seems more favorable inside this particular battle? Fireball says that Morgan's team might seem stronger. Leaf says, I feel like the black borders are an OBS thing. So something interesting that I know no one else is curious about when we're inside Dark Age is I've been continuing to work on my converter tool, which I know that everyone's interested in, but I'm thinking about adding in maybe a custom edition where maybe an AoE2 AI creator inside of it. So I started thinking about that yesterday. I don't know if I'm going to include user patch in it or not, but preliminary AI ideas only at this point. Something that I thought might be interesting was including like a wizard inside of it for people to make scenario AIs. I'm kind of interested in that idea. When we're in Dark Age, I can talk about all this stuff, you see. SD says that Rehoboam's team looks quite strong. Rehoboam isn't inside this fight, SD. We're talking about the Morgan's team versus Shadow's team. Who do you think is stronger? Yeah, I thought that Unfair Steel's team was very well balanced overall. Like the pocket and the flanks, um, just matched very well with each other, and they were able to support each other. They should be able to play very extended, what I want to say, extended games. So hopefully, I'm guessing they will make it to, you know, the second part of the tournament, especially since they got 3-0. I mean, and we'll be able to see even better games from them too. So this is a good time to point out again for new viewers who are currently watching, please check out our Discord channel to if you're interested in custom AIs. We have a lot of different AIs that play a lot of different settings. If you're interested in seeing those AIs or learning about them, please join the Discord channel. That's inside red at the bottom of your screen. In addition to that, there's the forums.aiscripters.com, where you can check out other custom scripts, including some Forest Nothing, AIs that can play water. We've got all sorts of different AIs from all sorts of different eras. So please check those links out. Shadows up inside Feudal Age. The other players, all three of them, just made it. Thermopylai, he's doing some deer hunting the old-fashioned way, what I'm going to call the old-fashioned way. We've got the Morrigan and Shadow, which I did not see until now, fighting it out inside Shadow's base, kind of keeping him preoccupied. So good work there. The normal drush from the Morrigan, kind of chasing people off that lumber camp. Might be the new fashioned way to hunt deer soon. Yep. Maybe you guys will be coming back to do it in the way that some old AOK and AOC AIs did it. But have they said that those deer will be huntable is the thing, or are they just like horses or some other animals that won't provide meat? Are they just some sort of animal that's just going to walk around? I don't know if they confirmed that or not. So I was just curious. We've got Thermopylai and the Morrigan both going up in the Castle Age. And in addition to that, Vagabond is going up in the Castle Age as well. Shadow is going for the attack onto the Morrigan. You know Kimberly would not want to see this, so no one sent her a direct message right now. Can you fix teams and scores and overlay? Yes, I will do that. But let's go ahead and let me focus this, and then we'll go ahead and it's something that I need to be better at is we're doing the Shadow Inquisitors versus the Goddess of War. In Arabian Arena, there will be a 50% chance of unpushable huntable animals. My lemonade's having a bad day over here. An insect just flew into it. Now I'm having a bad day too. I'll have to pour that out. Rats. appears that Vagabond is going for the attack onto Shadow. What evil planning is Thermopylai doing inside his base? What type of strategy will he perform? Check out Thermopylai again to see what he's up to. Building a market. Doing his typical boom over there. Question is, when will Thermo is a UPAI leaf, so that's going to be a he did include user patch in it, but I don't know if he went past the 100 cap or not. I don't think he ever he never got into HD, so I think that it will stop at 100, but I'm not entirely certain about that. Marathon never did got into the DE. Guess type of scripting. Things are not looking good for Thermopylai right now. Archers are suiciding themselves against a group of Vagabond units. Looks like he will be going past the 100 villager cap. wagons have armor? Yes. Morrigan, trying to recover, isn't completely out of this fight. Looks like Vagabond is still trying to put pressure onto Thermopylai. Thermopylai slinging Shadow for at least supplementing him with 400 food, which should help out. Scores are fairly close right now, with the Vagabond and the Morrigan ahead. Next up, the Soldier and the Squire. Morrigan is now putting out her scorpions. This looks bad for Shadow and Thermopylai at the moment. Unless they can do something fast to pull this around. I imagine that things are going to be pretty gruesome for the Shadow Inquisitors. Vagabond hits Imperial Age. Next up, we have Lade and Rome at War, Raw AI versus Crusade Yakuto and Challenger. We have a fairly new scripter inside that group. Thermo did the good old booming into GG. Okay, let's go ahead and call this and proceed on to the next game. Very good job to Vagabond inside that fight. Okay. Okay, so now we have the other two. We have Lade, Marathon's other AI. What's that version? Let me check. Yep. Lade. We also have Rome at War AI, which is also called AI Raw. Team number 2, we have Crusade Yakuto. Got the wrong Crusade inside the folder, Esty. So, I'm double checking this. Team 6. So Crusade Yakuto is the older AI, older AOC AI, not the AI made by Comprador. I'm double checking it. Yep, this is a Crusade, and then also the other is Challenger, which is version 1.2C. Okay, so the civs are Byzantine and Huns. And on team number 2, it's Teutons and Huns. So please note that the AI Raw Realm at War is a new AI. Well, it's a Realm at War AI, and it's actually built using the AI builder within DE, so uses that foundation. So let's go ahead and get started. So Crusade and Crusade are two different AIs. Crusade 4.42b is different AI, and I'm sure that Comprador did not know that a AI named Crusade existed, nor probably wouldn't have cared. But it does exist, and we've got the chat going on, so you guys know what that means. MrElephant is going to turn down the sound. Crusade. The Crusade that I'm going to continue referencing inside this game is obviously the old Crusade from 2000/2001. So I think that we should expect to see some cavalry from it. I think that's according to my recollection of it. It's been a little bit since I last played with the AI. So, Realm at War AI, obviously our new participant inside here. We shouldn't be expecting too much from her inside this game, but obviously a Squire. But interested in seeing what she can do. Glad that MnHebi allowed us to use the AI for the tournaments, so thank you for that. It's always nice to see a new scripter. If you haven't, check out her Realm at War mod, I guess. So it's something that I think that she was working on. I do not have a link to that. She is on Discord if you're interested in reaching out. Lade does like the chat, so. Challenger going up into feudal age. Lade close to researching feudal age. And Raw is going up into feudal age. Crusade is still waiting. Research feudal age until he has a certain villager number, I think. Which could be coming up right here soon. He is doing that extra deer hunting over here. Which is good to see. It isn't that Lade likes to chat. But I don't understand why he would be repeating his found food if he's not disabling. If he wouldn't disable that afterwards. So why would he be continuing to? Why would repeating a number still trigger that if he disabled that afterwards? So that seems odd to me. But I'm not within the AI myself right now. So regardless of whether Lade likes or does not like the chat, AI Raw has researched feudal age, so good to see that tower has already gone up inside her base. Looks like Crusade is close to researching castle. I think Challenger likes to do castle age stuff as well. He is creating feudal age army. So already starting on that. From at Rorrik, AI is starting to work on her gold. She does have a blacksmith and is building a market as well. So good to see that second feudal age building. Lade, on the other hand, is currently researching castle age. Crusade almost to castle age now. Almost coming out for Lade. Building a second TC. Romit War AI is researching Castle Age. 27 villagers. Knights coming out for Crusade. That's going to be scary if he goes for the attack early enough. Getting that attack upgrade. Outpost coming up for Romit War AI. Looks like she's still getting some economic upgrades. Let's see what units she attempts to make military. Oh, we've got an attack going on. So, Crusade is going for the attack onto Romit War AI. Some monks coming out for Romit War AI. So some conversions are taking place. Ooh, did not happen that time. Got some pressure going on here from Crusade. Towers giving a little bit of protection. Not very much. Looks like some cavalry archers are coming out for Romit War AI. Oh, stable was denied. Crusade is not holding back any punches inside this fight. Spearman coming out for defense. Not have enough attack. Oh, another attack going on inside the other base over here. Challenger front versus Lade. Big attack coming in. Heavy pressure on here. Things are looking gruesome for the Shadow Inquisitors. I think we may be able to speed this one up. Let's go up to 4. Night Panda, are you writing down the scores for the AIs for your website? What you're seeing on the screen? Your AI rating? Lade trying to hold on, but it's looking like an impossible situation. Crusade and Challenger are too tough. Ah, it's true. Well, I think we can call this another TC went down for Lade, and the other team has 123 population and 79 population with about 50 military. So I think we can go ahead and call this one. So good job to the Goddess of War team. Was blanking out there for a second. So now onto the 4v4. That's the 150 new of the eyes. Night Panda might be willing to do that, you never know. So, we've got the 4v4 going on now. Let's go ahead and get that set up. Shadow. Thermopylai. Oh, you guys want me to use the other version. Okay, chat. I'm going to have to download some version that the individual sent me here. So give me a second to open up my Discord. Now who? I think I have 2 different versions, one from Lade and one from Esty. I'm going to use the one. I'm going to choose the one from Lade this time. Okay. So got that. Move to folder. Okay. There we go. I think that's resolved. So I'm going to go ahead and go back inside the game. Okay, so what are we doing? We're shutting a shadow. Thermopylai. Lade. And the eyeball. On team number 2. I'm going to close Discord again. We have the Morrigan Vagabond. We have Crusade and Challenger. Okay. Civs. We have, of course, Viking for Shadow. Fireball has chosen out Mines for Thermopylai. Civ for it. We have Byzantine for Lade. And we have Huns for AI Raw, which is already set as. We have Celts for the Morrigan. Vagabond plays Bohemians. Nice spot. And then we have Goths and Huns. Seems like an odd civ for this. But it is, oh, it is Tunes and Goths. Yep. Okay. Yep. Makes sense though. So, okay. Let's go ahead and change these back down to 1. It's just the non-chatty version, Fireball. So we can turn up the sound. So Fireball chose flanks for Shadow. Wow. Let's go. Okay. Flanks. And who else is on the front lines? We have Rome at Warrai. So Rome at Warrai will be a flank. On the other team, we have Crusade Yakuto. And we have Challenger. And hiding in pocket are Thermopylai, Lade, the Morrigan, and Vagabond. So let's go ahead and share Google Chrome and roll our who's who. Refresh this. Something's bothering me right there. So pocket 2, then pocket 1. So pocket 2 is Lade. 2, then pocket 1. And on the other one we have pocket 2, which is Vagabond. 2. 1. Okay. Back to our other screen. We have to update the scores. It's now 2-0. Okay, let's go ahead and increase this. Anything else? I think that we're good. Vikings, Mayan. Oh, do that. Vikings, Byzantine. Wait a second. What's going on? Okay, Byzantine. What's going on? Oh, wrong team. Vikings, Mayans, Byzantine. Now I got, and then Huns. And the other team. Celts, Bohemians, Goths, Huns. Okay, I think we're good. Let's get started. Leaf was sad that he couldn't hear the game sounds last game, Fireball. You have to turn up the sound effects for him. He wants to hear those sound effects of people fighting. And people dying on the battlefield. He doesn't want to hear that spam chat. Morrigan is inside pocket. Hiding away from Shadow. Vagabond is too. Both hiding. So we've got game number 3 here. If it wraps up quick enough, we can play another 1v1 at least. Well, another 2v2. Sorry, not 1v1. Not doing any of those. Maybe we can do a Waddle versus. I think they were inside the same group. Maybe we can do the Wacky Machine team versus Jumbo's Empire. Team number 15 and 16. Maybe we can jump over there and run one of the 2v2 games. these are kind of like a nightly evening news session for AIs with Mr. Elephant. I've been thinking about earlier today. Like we've been streaming it almost every single day after work here. This is like an evening news session. But it's really late for some of you guys over inside the EU, so it's a little bit late for the news over there. But this is much more entertaining than watching just news on TV. This is really intense AI stuff, right? Much cooler. Watching village chop wood and gather from bush is very intense. It's true. It's true. These are very good points, Leaf. Overall, it's been a great tournament so far. We've had some fantastic games. Glad that Esty and I were able to put this together with some advice from Bandit and a little advice from Philosopher. So we thought we could run this for the community. It's a little bit of a break from the standard Davis Cup, but this is something neat as well. Morrigan, Challenger, and Shadow all inside Feudal Age. Crusade, hidden Feudal Age. Shadow will probably go on the attack into Crusade here. Everyone now inside Feudal Age. Lade with his younger brother Thermopylai, joining forces to see if they can conquer the world. Have some pretty strong adversaries. The phone is too noisy. But for some reason I can't seem to turn down the Oh! Someone's attacking over here. I didn't get to see that. I was more focused on Shadow, what Shadow's doing. But it seems like... Oh! Morgan's afraid of that tower. Rorrik kind of chasing away the Morrigan. So that's good for her, for Rorrik. Hopefully we'll see her hit Castle Age without being harassed too much. Crusade Yakuto trying to push back Shadow, not very successfully. The sacrifices are now being harassed. How much time can they provide for the pocket players as the thing? Rorrik now inside Castle Age. Squires are doing their very best. Go check on some of the other players. Morrigan going up. Flanks are under attack. Morrigan seems a little bit hesitant to proceed attacking further, but now is going for the watchtowers. Yeah, realizes that he needs to go for the attack. Vagabond seems to be coming in to assist Crusade against Shadow. harassing the trade carts. Getting some conversions from Attila. Uh-oh. That's a large army coming in from Challenger. When I'm at Worry, I may be in a really bad situation. That's a large army right there. Doesn't look good. Still trying to get a couple conversions. A lot of pressure was put onto the flanks. Vagabond has Shadow trapped in his base right now. Morrigan going for the attack onto Lade. Thermopylai. Something bad happened. That's going to be a breaker. Yeah, I saw it spread out, so I thought it was doing okay, but he doesn't have his second. He has a blacksmith, but he doesn't have a market or archery range. Bummer. I haven't seen that happen with him. Sad day for the Shadow Inquisitors. The market is now going up for Thermopylai, so he is going to research it. After he gets his wheelbarrow upgrade. A little too late. fireball inside your tests. Did you see Thermopylai struggling like that? I haven't ever seen Thermopylai struggling like this before. Okay, let's go ahead and end this. We've still got these 50 minutes, so we've got some time for some 2v2s. So that is 3-0 for the Goddess of War against the Shadow Inquisitors.